fucking Biehn!
I've had such a, we've had such a good response to this, and Anchor Bay is in the house actually, but
I get very excited when that Anchor Bay logo comes up at the beginning. That was me clapping.
what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a movie, and I wanted to prove to people that I could make a movie that made money. That's really what I wanted to do more than anything else. Then I thought maybe the next time around somebody would give me more money to make another movie, a bigger movie. So this was like my, everybody's got one. I mean, Cameron's was Piranha 2. Ron Howard was Eat My Dust. And I mean, that's my like little exploitation movie, like everybody.
You seem to be drawn to this kind of a film.
Well, this kind of film meaning what kind of film?
Meaning rough and tumble exploitation films.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so, but I'm just saying that, like, I wish I would have had more money,
Season 0!
Jennifer and I just finished a movie for less money. That we, you want to talk about that a little bit? That's more of your
It's called Treachery, and one of our producers of The Victim wrote it and directed it. And it stars Michael and Sarah Butler from I Spit on Your Grave. And I'm proud of it. It was Travis and I that came up with it. And we're looking into doing a movie with Xavier Gens next year called The Farm. It's Xavier's concept, and he's been wanting to do it for a long time. And he got a script written, and we're gonna do a co-production. Yes. And Danielle's gonna be in it, and the cast of The Bide's gonna be in it, and I'm gonna be in it, and Michael's gonna be in it, and blah blah blah.
Can you talk real quick about directing yourself? Is it a lot of running back and forth to the monitor, check your performance, or?
I don't think that I really, I kind of know when I do it, when I'm doing something. If it's, I didn't really have time to run back to the monitor and check my performance, in this movie. I just, when I felt it was right, my camera guy says it was in focus. We were on to the next shot. I mean, we really.
None of us got a lot of takes.
I mean, when you think about, 40 setups a day, it's like you're really moving fast. So there were some things that were very precise that needed to look right. Her tits, stuff like that. So I was behind the monitor every once in a while, but not too often, to tell you the truth. Basically, I had such a small amount of money on this movie, such a very small amount of money, that I didn't want to look like a complete asshole. So I told them I would make the movie, but I had to have all the creative rights and all the production, the right to do it any way that I wanted to do, and sell it when I sold it and for how much I sold it for. So I have the Jim Cameron contract in the Roger Corman world, So, which is nice, which is really nice. And at one point somebody else was going to direct it, but he wanted to kind of do that Saw thing, which I'm not a real fan of, that really gory stuff.
You're not gonna like where I put it next. You're a fucking dead man!
I just didn't want to make that kind of movie on that low budget, because I would have just looked like, my career had gone even further down the toilet.
It's coming back up hard.
Thank you.
It's coming back up hard.
Yeah. I hear that all the time. Robert Rodriguez, if you read his book, the one that I give him credit, because Robert's a good, shouldn't say a good friend, but kind of a mentor. And he kind of inspired me when I was working with him. And his book is just go make it. Don't ask questions about don't go to school. Don't just pick up a camera and go make the movie. And so what was the question?
I'm gonna go get Jerry!
Fine, but we're taking my car. I'm riding with you.
It seemed to me like, when I saw the first draft of the editor's cut, I was like, okay, all right, I guess, we have some work to do.
You seem nervous. You seem nervous too.
Sometimes there were only things that I could cut to. And I had no other choice.
You are in this neck deep, and you know it! Fuck!
But they seem to work out, pretty well in the long run. And there's a lot of visual effects that I wish I had that I couldn't afford. But from an editing standpoint, I think it was edited pretty well, if I do say so myself.
but like Aliens is like one of my like all-time favorite movies. I just wanted to ask if you could say anything that maybe kind of like stuck out there as interesting about making it, like something
About making Aliens?
Yeah, just anything.
The thing about Aliens is that, you know, I fucking don't know what else to say about it, man. I've been asked so much about Aliens. I mean, there's just like, there's nothing left to say except for that, like, it's actually, how old are you?
25.
You're 25, okay. We made that movie the year you were born. You know? And what's cool about Aliens and The Terminator and Tombstone are 3 movies that I'm in as an actor that have like, now I get people that are your age that come up to me and say like, Johnny Ringo is the best bad guy, my favorite
that's
bad
another
guy.
question. How long did it take you to practice doing that thing you did in front of
It took me a lot longer to practice this than it did to make this movie. I guarantee you that.
Season 6!